This is Isaiah 43 and 13. And it says, Yea, before the day was, I am he, and there is none that can deliver out of my hand. I will work, and who shall let it? I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shatir from the Chicago camp, coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. All right, once again, this is Isaiah 43 and 13. And it says, Yea, before the day was, I am he, and there is none that can deliver out of my hand. I will work, and who shall let it? And this precept was inspired by a video I saw on RT by this little young mommy over here. And she was talking about the 3 ways that people can, survive the upcoming tragedy. And it was entitled Underground Cities Planned Worldwide to Survive Apocalypse. And you see, this is all a very strong delusion that the Lord has put upon these people, because as the scripture says, who can deliver out of the Lord's hands? If the Lord has it in for you, he got it in for you. And there's nothing you can do to escape. So let's let this play. It's real short, and we're going to close it out.
Through our own geoengineering from below. Option 3 is a temporary option, obviously, but still it is one in which we survive. These are the 3 options. Every real sci-fi fan knows this. Clearly, we're preparing for option 2, the spacefaring option, more than ever. We've got billionaires building their own spacecraft and space programs, along with governments around the globe ramping up theirs. The space race is on now more than ever, I think, which is great, because again, it's the best option, this option 2. But it's a tough one, both scientifically and financially, which is why it seems more and more people are starting to ramp up for option 3, the burrowing. In Coober Pedy, Australia, about 2,000 people already live underground to escape the incredibly hot sun that beats down from above. In Japan, architects are planning for something called Alice Cities, airy spaces underground connected by subway trains and roads. Singapore is planning for an underground science city where more than 4,000 people will live. Helsinki has an underground shadow city with pools, shopping centers, and even a hockey arena. More and more, people are planning to escape the harshening conditions on the planet by burrowing underground. And the technology for it gets better by the day. And as for sci-fi fans, this is good news.
Hey, that's all just a smokescreen, as they said, to avoid the surviving apocalypse. Hey, man, these folks know that shit is about to hit the fan. They know this famine's coming. They know this pestilence is coming. They know that the purge is coming. And ultimately, a few of these people even know that the missiles are coming. And that's why they're burying underground. But as the scripture said, hey, who can deliver from the Lord's hand? Can the Lord do something and somebody prevent it from not happening? No, that's impossible. Even if you want to bury yourself underground, as the scripture says in, what's that, Isaiah 2 and I know it's in Isaiah 2. Yeah, Isaiah 2 and 19. And it says, and they shall go into the holes of the rocks and into the caves of the earth for the fear of Yahweh and for the glory of his majesty when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. And how is he going to do that? With these thermonuclear missiles. All right, but before that happens, okay, you're still going to have the famines, the riots, the pestilence. You're still going to have all these things taking place for which people would believe that they'll be safe from. And if by chance they are safe from that, all right, they're not going to be safe from the missiles. And if they are at a place where the missiles don't hit and they're still underground, hey, a mighty man of the Lord is going to take them out that hole. So it's nowhere you can run, and it's nowhere you can hide. And it says, in that day a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which they have made, each one for himself to worship, to the moles and to the bats, to go into the clefts of the rocks and into the tops of the ragged rocks, for the fear of the Yahweh and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake the earth terribly. All right, because you better believe when them missiles drop, this earth is going to shake. All right, when the fathership comes, this earth is going to move. All right. There's nowhere you can go that you can escape from the Lord. And I'm going to end it on this one because King David said it the best. He said, whether I make my bed, well, if I ascend up to heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, thou art there. Okay. Hell, you see what happened to Jonah. He tried to escape. Look how far that got him. Okay. And this is Psalm 139 and 8. You know what? I'm going to go start at 7. Psalm 139 and 7. It says, whither shall I go from thy spirit? Or whither shall I flee from thy presence? Where can I go where the Lord is not there? It says, if I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. That was option 2, the space program. Because a lot of these rich elite that are in the know, the billion and trillionaires, they know the missiles are coming. So they're going to have these people design spaceships so they can go into heaven, not realizing they're going to be the first people to see the fathership. And it says, if I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. If you dig into the hole, option 3, and try to burrow in the ground and escape the judgments that are coming forth to America, it's still not going to do you any good, because a man of the Lord is just going to come and snatch you up. All right. It says, if I take wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, meaning if I make some modern day Atlantis in the Atlantic or the Pacific Ocean, it's still not going to do you any good. The impact of those missiles, it said it's going to shake the world to and fro like a drunkard. You think an underground city is going to survive that? An underground aquatic city is going to survive? No, it's that's not happening. It says, even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me. So it's nowhere you can go. When the Lord puts that judgment out on you, he's going to come get you. All right? But the beautiful thing is, as this scripture mentioned, this precept mentioned, hey, if the Lord's dealing with you, there's not a place that you can go where his mercy won't be upon you. And times that we're coming in, you better hope that you're on the latter one, that the Lord's dealing with you, because if not, you're not going to make it. So I hope you all were edified. Once again, giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, humility. With that, we're going to say shalom.